Hello everyone, good Sunday. So we're here today to do a Hatha Yoga class. So it's going to be a relaxed, calm class. So Hatha Yoga is when we hold the poses for a little bit longer. It's all about alignment and it's all about the posture and the breathing on throughout the class as well. You need to remember as well, I am injured. I've got a back issue, so I'm going to be adjusting the poses in many different ways. All right, so let's get started. Let's sit down on your mat, on your floor, wherever you're sitting down. So just for a second, I want you to align yourself. So sit on the top of your hip bones. Put your hands on your knees. Close your eyes for a second. Straight spine, and I want you to inhale very deeply and exhale and feel in the moment. Forget everything you've got to do today. This is your time. It's going to be 45 minutes just for you. So inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Very good. So what we're going to do, I want you to grab your right hand, put to the side, and the left hand, you can either straight up or you can bend it, you can put it here on your elbow, and I want you to lean to the right a little bit so we can open the left side of the body just for a little bit, so you can come a little bit further away. You can also take your bum off the floor if you want. So you see exactly, how I'm doing it. So you can be here and just inhale deeply. Feel the stretch on your left side. You can also sway a little bit side to side. Open your chest. Don't think too much about it. And just relax. You can look down, and you don't need to come all the way to the floor if you want. So you can be here as well. So don't push too hard. So the more we push, the more your body will be tense. Very good. Inhale deeply. The last one. And exhale. Very good. To come out of it, come to the front very slowly. And let's move all the way to the other side. So left hand on the mat, right hand all the way to the top, and bring it over. So you can be here. It's all good if you're here, if you stretch on your right hand side. Or you can come all the way to the floor, and you can take your butt off the floor as well if you want. So just do what it feels good to you. Your body will know what it needs. So if it needs a good stretch, go a little bit further. And if you want just to relax, just do less. Always. All right, so move a little bit side to side here. Look up. Bring your arm to the front if you want. It's all good. Very good. Stay here for a little bit more. Very good. And let's come to the front again. I just want you to center a little bit. Bring your hands to the front of the body in prayer position. Inhale. Exhale. So what I want you to do now, I want you to bring your hands to the back. Let me turn around so you can see what I'm doing. So bring your hands all the way to the back, and I want you to open your chest. So push your chest forward. So you can be here, or you can bring your knees to the floor as well. So you can really push your belly out. You can bring your head all the way back as well and hang here. You can look forward. There's no rule. Then you can move a little bit as well if you want to. Inhale deeply. Stay with the breathing. You can close your eyes as well. And you can sit down if you want. So don't push too hard. Stay here. Inhale and exhale. Very good. So now we're gonna get into our hands and knees to get started. So from here, I wanna make sure you have your shoulders on top of your elbows, on top of your wrists, so it doesn't damage your wrists always. And you can have your feet either tucked in, or you can have your top of your foot on the floor. So what we're gonna do a little bit of cat and cow. So, but I want you to start with your lower back. So we're gonna inhale. I want you to bring your bum up, and then I want you to push your chest up like you're pushing away from the floor, and look up. And then I want you to exhale. Start the movement with the lower back and upper back, and push like an angry cat. And let your head hang here for a little bit. So let's do it again. Inhale, lower back up, and push up. And I want you to do the opposite now. Exhale, and push everything back. One more time, inhale. So this is mobilizing all the back, all the spine. So let's stay here for a little bit. So from here, you can move a little bit, sway side to side. It doesn't need to be a stiff movement. So stay here a little bit, look up. And now we're gonna do the angry cat. So exhale, push everything up. Very good. So bring your back now to a neutral position. So neutral position means you're not, arching, or you're not pulling back as well. So it's going to be in the neutral. And from here, I want you to do any movement your body wants. So you can, go around in circles. So you can go all the way back if you want. You can come a little bit to the front. You can do a figure 8 with your body. Move your hand just to mobilize a little bit. Very good. So now from here, I want you quickly just to tuck your toes, and let's go to downward facing dog just for a little bit. So bring your butt up. Make sure your hands are planted to the floor. So you can bend your knees. I'm going to have my knees bent because I've got the lower back issue. But you can straighten your back if you want. Stay here for a little bit. Inhale and exhale. So from here, you're going to walk your feet towards your hand very slowly. Let's come to the top of the mat. You can walk here. Then what I want you to do, I want to make sure your feet are hip width apart, so not too close. And then what we're going to do, we're going to hang here for a little bit. So you can bend your knees like I'm doing if you have any lower back issue. Bend your knees completely. Let your head go a little bit. Stay here. You can hold on to your elbows. And let's sway a little bit side to side. Inhale deeply. Or if you want to stay still, you can let your arms go. Stay here for a little bit. Make sure you breathe deeply. And exhale. Inhale. On the next exhale, we're going to start coming up vertebra by vertebra. Very slowly. There's no rush. And we're going to come up slowly. Slowly. And the head's going to be the last one to come up. So bring your shoulders up and bring it back. So from here, I want you to stay on the top of your mat with your hands on a prayer position on the top of your chest, like that. All right? And I want you to bring your feet together. So big toes touching and the little space between your heels. So from here, I just want you to close your eyes for a second. Engage your core. And then slowly, what I want you to do, I want you to bring your hands up on a prayer. So look up, bend backwards just a little bit. And from here, you're going to bring your arms down very slowly. Bend your knees. And let's fold forward. So from here, if you cannot reach the floor, so you can bend your knees as much as you can, I want you to bring your palms to the floor. So when you get your palms to the floor, I want you to bring your right foot all the way to the back on a lunge. So here's your lunge. So you can have your hands on the floor. You can have your knees on the floor as well if you want. But what I want you to do, I want you to bring your chest up. So try as much as you can. If it's too uncomfortable to have your palms on the floor, you can be on your fingers like this. So I want you to stay here for a little bit, and I want you to push from your hip to the front. I want you to take a look at the knee as well. So the knee on the bent leg. So I want to make sure that the knee doesn't pass over the big toe. So it could be right here. So you can stay here for a little bit. Sway side to side if you want. Relax. Breathe in and breathe out. So from here, I want you to put your palms on the floor again, and you're going to bring the left foot to the back. So you're going to be on your fours again. And from here, I want you to be on a plank. So shoulders on top of the elbows, on top of the wrist. Make sure you clench your bum, your abdomen. And from here, we're going to do knees. I want you to bring your chest and your chin to the floor. From here, I want you to scoop to the front of the mat, elbows glued together. Look up, stay here a little bit, sway side to side if you want to, just to feel your body. And from here, we're gonna push all the way back, sitting on your heels. And then you can do a mini child's pose here. So you can put your head on the floor or not. Stay here a little bit. Knees are open, sway side to side a little. And then you're gonna tuck your toes under and you're gonna push to downward facing dog, everybody. So you can straighten your legs, push your butt and your hips all the way to the back of the room. Relax your head, nod, sway a little bit side to side if you want to. And then what you're going to do, you're going to bring your left foot all the way between your hands. So if you don't reach, you can put your knee on the floor and help with your hand. And then you're going to be on the lunge here as well. And then you're going to look up the same way as we started. So from here, stay a little bit here, sway side to side if you want to. Just inhale deeply and exhale. So what we're going to do now, you're going to bring your right foot to meet the left. So step, then you can bend your knees or you can straighten your leg if you want to. I want you to hang here just for a little bit. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Now slowly come up, vertebra by vertebra. One more time, very slowly. Now you're going to bring your arms up in front of your chest. Bring all the way up, bend backwards a little, and hands to the front. In a prayer position, and let your arms go to the side in mountain pose. So close your eyes for a minute. Bring the palms of your hands, to face forward and just relax. Inhale and exhale. So let's do that one more time. So bring your arms to the front of the body. Bring it up. Inhale. Bend backwards a little, and now slowly bring your arms to the front of the body. Bend your knees if you want to. Forward fold. Inhale. Straighten your back. You can also stay here. You can put your hands on your chins as well. So make sure your back straight. And bend forward again. Now you're going to bring your left foot all the way back on the lunge position. So if you're feeling strong, you can stay here with your knees off the floor. Make sure you bring your chest up. Stay here. It's a huge, huge stretch for your hip flexors here. So make sure you clench your butt as well. So stay here, or you can stay with your knees on the floor as well. Inhale deeply and exhale. Very good. So now we're going to bring the right foot to meet the left. So pick up your knee from the left hand. Bring the right foot on a plank. Stay here. Your knees off the floor. Your neck has to be straight. Your belly is engaged and your butt contracted. And the knees, chest and chin to the floor and elbows glued together. Stay here for a little bit and then come forward. So let's stay here for a little bit. So you can stay in a low cobra. So if this is good for you, make sure your lower back's safe. Contract your butt. Stay here, inhale, try to look up. So the goal here is for you to try to stay in this position without using your hand, like this. If you take your hand off the floor, you should be able to hold yourself up. So if you're happy here, you're good, or we can go to the Sphinx position. It's when you bring your forearms in front of you. So your elbows needs to be under your shoulders, and you can have your hands to the front like this, and then you're going to push yourself up. And the movement is almost trying to pull yourself to the front like this and pull it up. So this is the Sphinx position that helps to strengthen the lower back, helps to strengthen the whole back. So pull up, don't forget to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. So now we're all going to meet on the floor. Bring your forehead to the floor. Bring your arms back to where your shoulders are. Your elbows are glued together. You're going to push yourself all the way to the child's pose. Just for a little bit. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to do the downward facing dog again. So tuck your toes and bring your hips up. Then make sure your legs are hip width apart and you can have your toes towards each other so they can be in a little bit, almost pigeon toe. Make sure you push yourself out and back. Stay here. Inhale and exhale. Very good. So now we're going to bring the right foot to in between your hands. So try to bring it up. If you can't, you can help with your hand. Stay here on the lunge a little bit. Either knees on the floor or not. Come up. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to bring the left leg to meet the right leg. All the way to the front of the mat. Bend your knees. And forward fold. Inhale and exhale. Let's come up on the next inhale. Very slowly. Bring your arms up with you. Look up. And come to the front. Very good. Let your arms go. Relax. Take a huge inhale. And exhale. Very good. So we're going to do one last time, and I'm going to add a little bit of a variation when we're on the floor, all right? So let's bring your arms up again. So inhale, bend backwards, and let's go all the way to the floor. Palms to the floor in front of you, remember. Inhale, straight back, straight legs if you can. And then exhale. Let's bring your right leg all the way to the back. Let's bring your left leg to meet in plank. So you can go all the way down in chaturanga. Chaturanga is when you bring all your body down in one go. So all the way down. Or if you want, you can do knees, chest, and chin. And then we come up. Inhale on a cobra. And you can stay here if you want. Or you can go to Sphinx for 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to come all the way to child's pose. Stay here for a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. And then we go to downward facing dog. Hips up. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring your left foot in between your hands. If you can't, help with your hands. And let's stay here on a low lunge. So from here, what I want you to do, so your right hand's going to be on the floor. I want you to bring your left foot all the way to where the mat is, the edge of the mat is. And I want you to turn your foot to the side, like just pointing to the side. What I want you to do with your left hand, I want you to push on your knee, and I want you to twist your body. I want you to bring your left shoulder to try to go on top of the right shoulder here. So you can stay here. So this is going to be opening your hips. The back foot can be on the floor. It doesn't really matter. So you choose your position. So push yourself up and twist. So stay here for a little bit. You can also bring your arm, if you want to bring it up and all the way to the back. Touch the back of your hand on your lower back. So stay here a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then to come out of the position, you bring your arm to the floor. Bring your foot back in again. And from here, what we're going to do, we're going to bring the right foot to meet the left. So bring all the way up. So bend your knees if you want. Relax. Relax your head. Inhale. Then straighten your back and straighten your leg. You can bring your hands to your chin. Straight back and relax. Next time, we're going to meet up. So slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Bring your hands up, all the way up, bend backwards, and come down. So bring your arms to the side of the body, relax your shoulders for a second. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that one more time on the other side. So bring your arms up, inhale. Very good. Exhale, come all the way down. So bend your knees if you have to. Inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your back, and then come down again, bend forward. So now what we're going to do, we're going to bring the left leg all the way back. Very good. So we're going to go straight to the twist from here. So I want you to bring your knees to the floor, and then your left hand is going to be close to where your foot is. Bring your right foot to the edge of the mat and you turn it out. So from there, I want you to push with your hand on your thighs. From here, the back foot can be on the floor. And then you're going to pull yourself to the front of the room and twist. So stay here. Very good. Inhale. And exhale. And then if you want, you can bring your right arm up and you can stay here. Or you can bring the back of the hand on your lower back, but make sure you pinch the shoulder blades together. So stay here for a little while. Inhale, exhale, very good. So to come out of the pose now, bring your arm up if you had your arm up, and bring it to the floor. Bring your foot back in, tuck your toes under. We're gonna go to the downward facing dog straight away. So from here, very good, push yourself back. Your butt's gonna be up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more time. Inhale and exhale. Very good. From here, you're going to bring your right foot in between your hands. So if you can't get there, help with your hand. And then you're going to bring your left foot to meet the right one in the top of your mat. And then what I want you to do, I want you to inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your back, and forward fold. Very good. Now come up vertebra by vertebra slowly and bring your arms up either way to the side or to the front of the body. Bend your lower back forward a little bit and come to the front and let your body go. Very good. Take a second to relax your shoulders. Relax your hands, close your eyes. Just stay here. Very good. So now I'm going to turn facing you guys so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to be doing the tree pose. It's the standing pose that can be as hard or as easy as you want, and I'm going to give you the different options. So what we're going to do, I want you to bring your feet together, and then I want you to lean on the left leg first. And I want you to bring your foot either to the side, and I want you to point your knee to the side of your body, but your hips needs to be facing forward. All right, so you can be here. So this is a tree pose already. So if this is good for you, you can stay here and it's all good. You can bring it up a little bit more, so you can bring over there where you can see it. So on your leg. So never put the foot on your knees. So you can help with your hand and you can bring it to your thigh like I'm doing it now, and then we can let it go. But I'll show you never to the knee, never over here, all right? So either below the knee or on the top of the knee. Oh, sorry. So here you come up, help with your hand, try to find a focus point for you, either in front of you, and then pull your knee to the side, and then you're going to push your foot against your thigh. All right, so then you can bring your hand to the front of the body and stay here. And remember to smile, because it's a kind practice to you. So inhale and exhale. Very good. Stay here. Grow all the way up like there's someone pulling you from your head up. Stay here. And there's a lot of variations of the arms as well. So you can have your arms on your hips, you can have your arms here, or you can have your arms all the way up here as well. So this is also the full tree. So there's many ways of the foot. These are the ones that I'm teaching you today. All right? So let's stay here for a little bit more. Inhale, exhale. If you're not happy with the arms here, you can always go back and bring it in front of the body. And if you want to make it difficult, you can close one eye. It's going to throw your balance. Or if you're feeling really brave, you can close both eyes as well. So let's stay here. Inhale, exhale. Very good. To come out of the pose, I want you to bring your knee to the front, like I'm doing, point to the front. Straighten your leg for a little bit. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, hold it, 4, 5, and bring it down. So let's do on the other side now. So bring your weight to the right leg, pick up your left foot and bring it to the side. So you can stay here, it's all good. It's your body, it's your practice, it doesn't matter, you know, how you think you're going deep or not, or you can go to the variation you want. So you can stay here, and it's all good. Make sure you're pushing your foot against your leg, or you can help with your left hand, bring it all over to the inner thigh, and then you can push your foot against the thigh like this, and bring your hand to the heart. So make sure your hips are facing forward, and make sure you're looking to a point where you're not looking all over the place, because your balance is going to be challenged. So if you're thinking you're struggling too much like I am now, so you can bring it down or even bring it to the floor. All right? Don't punish yourself. Always. It doesn't really matter the pose. What matters is what's happening in your mind. So inhale and exhale. Very good. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Very good. So now to come out of it, so I want you to bring your foot forward, and I want you to straighten your leg. All right? So flex your foot. Stay here. Inhale and exhale. Let's stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let the foot go. Shake your leg a little bit, shake your arms a little bit. And now we're going to go to the floor. So sit right in front of your mat. I forgot to mention, if you have one of these blocks here, yoga blocks, it's good to have one at hand. If you don't, you can use a pillow. So if you want to go grab a pillow. What I'm going to be showing you guys now is a little bit of a back bend. There's many ways of doing it. I'm going to show you different variations, all right? So I want you to lower yourself back down, and I want you to bring your foot next to your bum. So bend your legs, bring your foot closer to your butt. So what I do, I straighten my arms like this, and I try to touch my heel to my middle finger. So over here. So I want to make sure that, you know, your knees don't fall to the side, so they're always pointing up. All right? So I want you to scoop your pelvis. So I want you to, you know, clench your butt and scoop your pelvis up a little bit. I want you to take your lower back off the floor just a little bit, and you can have your hands on the side here. I want you to hang around here just for a little bit. So engage your core. That's going to be working quite hard, and engage your butt and just come off a little bit like that, like 10 centimeters off the floor. Not too much. We're not doing the full pose yet. So you can have your hands on your chest or on the floor and just stay here for a little bit. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. So to come out of it, come back very slowly. All right? So the next one we're going to do, we're going to go a little bit higher. So I want you to scoop your pelvis, brace your abs, and bring yourself up very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. So try to bring everything up. So you're going to have to try to bring your chin to your chest as well to protect your neck and your upper back. So you're going to try to push your bum up and to the knee direction. So that way. So you're going to be here for a little bit. So inhale, exhale, make sure you're contracting your bum, and stay here. So with the yoga block, so you can have an assisted bridge. So this is a bridge. You can bring the yoga block in many different heights. So you can have that high, you can have that high, or you can have that high. So I want you to bring the yoga block, if you want to use one, obviously. So on the setting that you want, and I want you to put your sacrum on it. The sacrum is that flat part on the top of your butt between, the little two dots that everyone has in their backs and the butt. So I want you to put your butt over there. And I want you to just let it go here. So relax completely on the top. So this is an assisted bridge. So this helps to relax the lower back, helps to create a little bit of space. Usually we have a lot of lower back issues because we're sitting on the floor, we're sitting on the chair a lot. When the computer, your lower back starts hurting a lot. Or if you have an issue like mine, for example, I have a slip disc. So this helps to release and strengthen, the whole lower back area, including the butt. So stay here for a little bit. And inhale and exhale. So from here, if you are on the block, you're gonna put your hand on the block here. What I want you to do, I want you to bring your knees up. So this is gonna be a little bit of an inversion. So knees together, you can either straighten one leg, stay here for a little bit, and relax the other leg. And then you can switch legs. So you can straighten one leg, but I want to try to have the knee on top of your hips, all right? Or you can do both of them as well. So I want you to hold to the brick so it doesn't fall. So stay here for a little bit. This is an inversion that helps, to bring blood flow a little bit better from your legs back to your body. So this is an amazing position to have. If you cannot straighten your legs, it's all good. You can be here too. All right, so keep breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So let's stay here a little bit more. If you were not using the block, for example, if you're here, what you can do, you can bring yourself back down. Then you can bring your knees to your chest just a little bit, and then you can straighten your legs and stay here. So you don't have to have your legs straight. I can't straighten my legs because of my back, for example. So you can bend your knees and just stay here. So inhale and exhale. And at any point, if you feel that it's too much for you as well, you can always stop and lie down on the floor. So inhale one more time and exhale and come down. If you were using the block, just bring the block to one side, bend your knees, and stay here with your knees bent. So what we're gonna do to start finishing the class, we're gonna do a little bit of a twist. So I want you to have your knees together and your hands to the side. What I want you to do, I just want you to drop both of your knees to the left, for example. From here, I want you to stack them and glue them together and bring them both very slowly. And I want you to take a look at them. I want you to make sure that the right knee is on top of the left knee. So you're gonna have to adjust it, all right? So the right hand, I want you to either do a cactus hand, that type of hand, or a straight hand. But I want you to try to bring your shoulder to the floor. So it's a good twist. You're gonna be feeling all the way here. And I want you to look at the right hand as well. So you can stay here, or you can bring your left hand to the top of the right knee to push down a little bit. But I want you to guide this movement with the breathing. So I want you to inhale deeply, hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, inhale deeply for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. To come out of it, just bring your knees very slowly, or if you can't do that, help with your hand, bring it up, and then we're gonna do to the other side now. So we're gonna drop your knees to the right to make sure that the top knee, the left knee is on top of the right knee. All right, so let's do it. Bring them both together Let me move my mic back. Very good. And look to the left. So you're gonna feel a huge stretch here on the side of the body, all right? So stay here. You can do cactus hand if you want, or straight legs, or bring the hand on top of the knee to help to stretch. So the knees don't have to touch the floor. You know, you can use a block to help you out with that as well. So you can have a block here, but I want you to relax completely on this pose. It doesn't matter if it's touching the floor or not, as long as you feel a little bit of a stretch. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 4. One more time. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Start coming back up again. Slowly come to the center. So what I want you to do, I want you to bring your knees up a little bit. You can hug your knees. You can sway them a little bit side to side. Very good. Go around clockwise, anti-clockwise. Very good. So now we're just finishing up our classes. I want you to straighten your feet. Come to a very comfortable position. So I would open your legs mat width apart. So really relax it. Bring your arms away from your body, palms facing up. And I want you to tuck your chin to your chest. So make sure that the chin is very close to the chest because it helps to relax the back of the neck. And I want you to close your eyes. Let go of the breathing. Let go of everything. And just stay. So I want you to do not control your breathing, just be aware of it. Be aware of the air coming in and the air coming out. There's nothing to do right now. Nowhere to go. Leave everything for after the class. Let's just be quiet. Absorb all the benefits from the class to the body. Thank yourself for the time you spend here with me, for the time you put in to take care of your body, take care of your mind. So now bring your arms all the way up. Have a big stretch. Push your feet away, your arms away. Inhale deeply and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale deeply and exhale through the mouth. Now bring your feet to the floor. Very good. And now you can roll to either side, whatever side you want, and just stay here a little bit. Make a little bit of a cushion with your hands. Stay here for a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Now push yourself up Let's sit facing each other again. Let's cross your legs. And from here, bring your hand to the front of your chest in prayer position. Close your eyes. Thank yourself for the time you spent here with me. Thank yourself for the time you took to take care of yourself. And take a huge inhale. And exhale, bow your head forward. And we're done. I hope you guys enjoy the class that we had today. It was an amazing experience for me. I hope it was a good experience for you guys as well. And I'll see you next time. See you soon. Bye-bye.